Hey guys, it's Brian with PS4 Trophies, and welcome back to Oddworld, new and tasty, and I'm showing you the Scrabanian Temple. And at the very beginning, you want to drop down and roll down to the left. And this is our first secret area. Now in this walkthrough, I'm kind of doing it as a speed run, but more importantly, it's a Mudokon guide, a secret area, all of that I'm going to show you in this single playthrough. So the first one, again, just going to roll down to this area to the left, and when you enter the secret area, you're going to have some steam rising from the floor, and there's a slig right below me here, and we're going to wait for him just to path away, and then we're going to drop down, and then I'm going to slowly sneak to the left, and then he's going to come back here to the left, and then when he paths back to the right, I'm going to sneak a little forward and quickly disarm this bomb right here, and then get back into the steam real quick. And now I'm going to make my way back up to the starting point. So jump up here, and then once we're up here, I'm going to take control of them. And once we do, we're going to go to the left, and there's some slog houses. There's 2 of them, and we need to shoot all of them. These right here, and they're going to come out in pairs. So I'm just going to kind of back up over here and just camp here. If I was playing Call of Duty, I'd be getting some hateful PSN messages right about now. But we're just camping their spawn point. And then once these guys are completely gone, I'm going to destroy this guy by chanting him to explode. And then we're just going to go over to the left where the Mudokons are at, and then we're going to have to possess this other slig and make him disappear as well. At which point we're just going to then free all of our friends here so they don't become food. So I want to thank you guys again for tuning into this chapter. I definitely appreciate it. And if you could hit that like button, I would even appreciate that even more. It does help out the channel. And we're going to do the Scrabanian Temple. We have to get there first, and then we're also going to do the Scrabanian Nest part, which is just a really short prologue to this area, I guess, if you will. But once we're here, we're going to have a sniping area, so you're going to have to use these rocks as cover, and then make your way over to the right. Now there's a whole bunch of explosive items here. I'm going to jump over all of them, but in order to do that, you have to be as far back as you can to the left without being shot, just to get a quick enough running start. And we just got a couple more jumps here. And into the temple we go. Alright, so the same thing with the other temple we were in. There's going to be a whole bunch of doors, and there's going to be 2 of these with secret areas with Mudokons in it, and it's going to be the 7th and 8th one, the last 2 I do before we open up the final one. So I'm starting here on the top left, and this one is going to be fairly easy. Just going to drop down. You got a rock bag here, so we're going to pick up some rocks. When the Scrab walks away, I'm going to jump down and then roll all the way to the right. I make a little tactical error. I should take this rock and destroy the bombs there to the right, but instead I'm kind of doing this first, hitting that switch. There's no reason for me to actually go up here. But now I'm going to go back down to where those mines were at. Throw a rock to detonate them. I'm going to try to throw a rock and detonate them. And we got the bell song here. Again, just like the other temple, there's going to be the bell song that you have to get. And then you also need to light the flintlock. And then once you've done those 2 things, you go to the bells, which is going to be up here. And then use your chant, which again is the L2 and R2 buttons held together. And this will open the door that will allow us to escape and go to the next trial. Now, I mentioned again in all the other videos, so you're probably tired of me mentioning it once more, but if you just tap the touchpad on the DualShock 4 controller, you'll create an instant save point wherever you were at when you tapped it. If you press and hold it, you will then reload that save, so it makes it kind of easy. This is a difficult game, but if you do that, you can actually get past the sections systematically. God knows I probably have hit that and saved probably 700 times. You know, sometimes unneeded, but you know, you never know when you're going to need it. But this one here, drop down to the left, hit that switch, when the Scrab is on the far right, and then you're going to drop into these two wells. Then we're going to drop down to where that automatic save point is at and go into this well. And there's our bell song, but I'm going to skip it for now. We have to come back to it. But I'm going to lure this Scrab over to me so I can jump over him. And when I do, I'm going to jump into this nest. If you're running towards these, by the way, and just hold down the square button, you'll automatically jump into them. But there's two switches here. That bottom one, you got to make sure he's to the left of you. So we're going to go up to this point and light that lock there, and then go ahead and get the bell song. Now, I should lure the Scrab back to me. Same thing I did earlier where I jump over him, but I kind of let him path far enough away. And I get a little lucky there. So I really should have lured him to the right and then jumped over him. But we got the bells here. And we're going to exit here and move on. I believe my time was just around 20 minutes, 21 minutes in here. Maybe a little longer than I would have liked. I'm trying to do the save all the Mudokons and beat the game in under 3 hours. It's gonna be close, but we'll see once I get there. All right, so that's 2 doors down. We're gonna go into the bottom one here. Oh, jumped into this well accidentally. Go into this bottom one here. Now this one's not too bad. Most of these in this level aren't, but you need to be careful because there's going to be a bunch of snipers in here. So you're going to just drop down here and hide behind this wall, and you're going to have to hit this lever when the slig underneath is right there. And if the sniper is not looking away, you'll be successful. If he's looking at you, he'll probably shoot you. So you're going to roll over to this section. You got another sniper out there in the distance. We're going to the lever here to the left. And after we do that, we're going to go into the well. And once we're into the well, we can actually possess these guys over here. So I'm going to do that. And he's going to go and shoot the other one on the right. And that'll clear all of them, all the enemies, with the exception of some slogs that are going to come running after us after we jump down here. So we're going to jump down and grab this lever. And then quickly get to the bell song here. So interact with that with the square button, and then we're going to jump into the well just to the right of it. And this is the end of this door. So we have 5 more trials left after this one. And while we're waiting to enter the next one, I just want to remind you guys, I do have a Twitter if you want to follow me there. It's PS4_trophies. Something else you probably heard me say in the previous videos. And again, I do appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. Alright, so we're going to go to the right side here. I'm going to start on the top. You can do these in any order, of course. The bottom 2 on this side are the ones that are going to have the secret areas with Mudokons in them. Alright, so in this one you're going to start and immediately go to the left and jump up to this platform, and you'll get the bell song right away. Now there are some bats flying around. They can hurt you if you're not careful, but if you keep moving, I find you'll be okay. So we're going to go to the far right, and there's going to be a Scrab on a platform. I'm going to jump up to it, and as I'm doing it, he's going to jump down. So we're going to trade places. I'm going to hit the lever and then go right into the well just next to it. And this will take us to another area. So if you go to the right, there's another lever. You got to make sure you hit this when the Scrab is on the right of you. If you do it when he's on the left, you will die. So roll under here, and then we're going to go back to where we just were. And I'm going to let him path to the right, jump over him, and quickly grab this platform and raise it up. And this will be the end of this trial. Alright, so we're heading into our next one. And these probably aren't any more difficult than the previous one. But this one is actually pretty quick. Just take this left path down to the bottom. Same thing I did in the previous trial. I'm going to jump up to the platform where he's going to jump down. So we got that, and we're just going to move to the left, and he's over here to the left. So I'm going to lure him towards me, and you can hear him coming. And then jump up to the platform and then jump over him. So we lit the fire already. And all we need to do is just keep running and jump up to this platform. Those two Scrabs will fight. If two of them are near each other, they will fight. One of them will be dead. So you can use that to your tactical advantage. And after you get the bell song, just run to this platform over here. Simple as that. This was quick and easy. So we have just 3 more left, and then once we clear these 3, the middle door is going to open, and it's going to be just like the previous temple where you just have to race against the enemies. But in this one, you're going to just go to the right until you meet the Scrab. He's going to chase you, and you got to jump into this well here. And you'll fly over him, so just continue to the right. I don't know why I jumped up there, I didn't need to, but you need to take this little lift down. Now there's 2 levers you need to hit. I'm going to go to the first one here on the left, jump up, hit that. And the Scrab will be on the elevator when you do that, and it'll send him away. Now the next one is going to be here, and this is going to activate the wells. So there's one right above me, right in front of me here, so I'm going to take that up, and then take this other one up as well. And it'll take us to the next section where we have the bell song. And then if you go a little further left, you will get the fire as well. Now we just got to go head back down the way we came. And then there's going to be the bells and the exit. Now I did mention the final 2, the 7th and 8th ones that I do. Now if you choose to do them first, you can, but I did mention they have Mudokons in them. There's 1 secret area for each one. And that's the map. I accidentally hit that and wasting some time. That map will show you which where the locations of the things that you need to find are at. But if you're watching this video, you probably don't need that map. It does not show you the secret areas, however. Alright, so at the beginning here, we're going to drop down. We need to go to the right, and there's a Scrab coming from the right. So I'm going to make them go to the left. And then I'm going to get 2 of them on the screen, and they're going to fight. And when they fight, they leave you alone. So I'm going to hop into the well, pull this lever here, and hop into that same well. And that'll take us to the back plane. Now here's the fire and the bell song right next to one another. Now the secret area is going to be just to the left of the bells at the end. So you got to make sure you do this before you leave. And there's also going to be a couple Scrabs over there guarding the area. There's going to be one on top, right in front of where the secret area is, and then the one there on the bottom. So the secret area is to the left of him. So I need to get him out of the way. If we weren't going for the secret area, we can just ignore him, but we need to get these, save our Mudokon buddies of ours. So now the coast is clear. I'm gonna climb up here. Oh, you gotta roll into there. And then you got the bird portal. And the bird portal is gonna take you to the secret area. Now once in here, all your buddies are going to be standing next to you, so just do an all command, say hello to everyone, so I hit left on the D-pad, and then hit right to say follow, and then hit down, make them stay. So just park them all right there, and then you're going to drop down here, and you're going to need to roll through these things here, and then quickly jump up, because you're going to be on the bottom floor there. Now just be careful of this moving bomb. As soon as it passes past you, you're going to jump up twice, and then go ahead and issue your chant, L2 and R2, and you're save all your buddies. Now we just need to leave ourselves. Make sure you open that portal before you jump down here. So you're going to have to chant to open that escape portal. If you don't do that, he'll kill you. But hopefully you've created a save point at some point in here so you could just quickly reload that. But now that's done, we're back out here to the trial, and we're going to just activate the bells. Now the door is below me to the left. Do not attempt to go to the door until it's completely open, because the Scrab will kill you if you're waiting for the door to open. So I'm waiting, and now it's open. So I'm going to go ahead and run down there. If you don't feel so daring, you can just wait for him the path back to the right, I guess. But if you're doing a speed run, you really don't have that luxury, because all the seconds add up. Alright, so the final one, and this one was pretty fun. I like this one a lot. The secret area is actually not that hard to find. There's an arrow and an elevator lift. But right at the beginning here, just run straight to the right. This grab to the left will follow us. Come up here and hit this elevator switch, and those two guys will fight. Fight to the death. One of them will survive. But then we're going to take the elevator up and go to the left a little bit. And you had that Scrab coming up that little lift. That lift is where the secret area is, so you're going to take it down. But once he gets on this lift, you're going to send him back down. And then you're going to send the lift back up, because you're going to need it. Hopefully he's not on there anymore. If you wait a few seconds, and he'll get off of it. But there's the bell song. And then we're going to go and take this lift down here. And you see the birds, so that means there's a secret area. The blue birds is the secret area. Chanting portals. Now this one's a little tricky. Right off the bat, immediately off the bat, just say hello to everyone. So hit the left on the D-pad, and then issue a follow command, which is right. Do that first, right away. Alright, so now you don't really have to worry about them. You need to get the Scrab to come over here so you can jump over him. So now he's here, I'm going to jump over him, and then run to the opposite side, and there's going to be a lever to open a trap door. Now make sure all of those guys fall down first, and then once they have, you're going to have to jump over this guy again. By this point in the game, you should be pretty good at that. So climb back up to the starting position, and then use your chant. The chant will open up the portal and the escape portal as well, assuming the Scrab is not right next to it. So that's it. We're going to go back, and we already got the fire lock, the flint lock, and we got the bell song, so we just need to find the bells themselves. And that's going to be near where we those two guys were fighting, just to the right of that. So we're going to take the lift down here, and now be careful that, again, there's the pathing guy down there. If you get them both on the screen, they'll fight each other, which will allow you to just run right through them, and then make your way to the exit here. And this is our final trial. So we're just going to go and go in that new center door that's going to open for us. And this one's kind of tricky. You're going to have to be quick. You're going to have good control of Abe, because it's gonna go fast. So I apologize. You might want to come back to the 20-minute mark of this video and rewatch this again if you have to. But right off the bat, just running straight to the right. I'm going to hold L1 to stop me so I can jump up there. Remember, L1 is going to kind of stop you in your tracks so you don't just slide too far. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. Jump up here, take this lift, and once up here, you're gonna have to go to the left real quick. So we're gonna jump over them, and we got another lift up here. And quickly to the right, climb up, jump over, roll and jump. If you roll and jump, you'll distance yourself from him, and then you can climb up this first one here. If he's too close to you there, you're gonna have to just go to the right ledge that I just climbed up first, and then go back to the lever. But if you have enough distance between you and him, which is why I did the roll and then jump to increase the distance. But that's it. That last one is actually the start of the Scrabanian Nests chapter. So the Scrabanian Temple was completed, and we're now in the Nest chapter. And all we're doing now is just going right back to where we started, where we first entered the desert. And now that we've completed all the trials in each of the 2 temples, we're going to get a new ability. And the new ability is going to allow you to zap all the guys if you hit L2 and R2, the chant buttons. It's assuming you have the power, it's going to just electrify and pretty much destroy everything within a pretty large radius. It's really helpful. You're going to need it when you return back to the farms. Alright, so we're back here again. You've seen this a few times. Hit the lever over here. It's going to open the door, and you're going to go inside this this building, temple, or whatever it is. And there's going to be a cutscene. I, of course, cut it. And now we have our power, so we just have to go over here and use it to destroy all of this. And then there's going to be a portal you can open up to leave this area, and you're going to be on the path back to the farm. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at PS4_trophies.